It's near impossible driving your RC car at night, and so I wanted to be able to see it when it gets so far away and know that I'm driving the direction that I wanted to go, but I don't care about fancy blinking lights or fancy turn signals that a lot of people think is really cool. I just want lights on it so I can tell which way it's facing. So I found this at HobbyKing. They had this light kit, and it is just a lights on, lights off kind of deal. And this is the wiring harness here. I already got one open. And it has 2 blue LEDs, 2 white LEDs, and 2 red LEDs. The red LEDs, of course, are for the back, and the other 4 for the front. And if you have a Traxxas car already, you probably have a piece coming off of your Traxxas that looks like this, and that will plug into the light kit right here. Now, if you already have something plugged into it, this car does come with this adapter. That's just a splitter where you plug this part into your Traxxas, and you got 2 power lines coming off of that. It also comes with this where you could run this. You could run it off a cable, off of a servo lead, or run it off your transmitter, off your channel 3, because these are just 5-volt LEDs. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to put this on my car and then drive around and see how much better it is to drive at night. So this is my Turnigy Trooper car, and I'm going to put those LED lights into here. First thing you want to do is get this cleaned out. If it's clean, the glue will stick better, and you'll have a lot better results in the end. So first thing you want to do is flip it upside down after it's cleaned, and lay out these lights how you think they'll lay out once it's connected. And hopefully your wires are long enough that they'll reach both ends of the shell. If you have a 1/10 scale truck like this one, this is a Turnigy Trooper, which happens to be about the same size as a Traxxas Slash, then this little kit is going to be too short. So you'll be doing some cutting and soldering to get these wires to fit in. So you want to drill out your headlights, and you want to use the 1/4-inch drill bit like this. Now the 1/4-inch drill bit is the same size as the post holes that should already be inside of your hood, so you can use that as a guide to make sure you got the right bit. But then there are these things, and these are what actually hold the LEDs in place. And these slide into the hole from the front, and the LEDs will slide in from the back, and that holds them in place. Now with the lights in place, I took this side and I pushed the wires down and put a piece of packing tape over the top of the wires across over to here. Then on this side, I'm going to tape all these down as well. Now because the back wires are too short to reach, I went ahead and I cut these off, and I'm going to solder. Here's the ends here, right here. I'm going to solder the blacks together and the reds together and run one wire back to the back of the shell, and then back in the back here I'll take that red and black wire and solder both of these red LEDs on and split them off to the 2 rear lights. This is almost finished now. I got the front wires taped down up here. I soldered on the black wire onto both black wires going to the rear here. And the blue wire is connected to both the red wires because I don't have any red wire, and I'm just using some extra wire that I already had. And I ran back here, they're all taped down, and they come back here to the back, and then they split. The black connects to both the blacks, and the red connects to both the reds connect to the blue. And again, I got all that stuff taped down so that it won't move. I got the rear tail lights installed. So now it's just a matter of connecting this to the rest of the car. So for this thing, I'm going to use this adapter that came with the kit, and then I'm going to use this servo lead that I had extra laying around, and I'm going to connect it onto here, and I'm putting the brown wire onto the black, and the red wire connects to the orange wire. So on this one, the brown is the ground. So I'll go ahead and connect that to here. And then the next thing to do will be to connect this to the receiver, channel 3 on the receiver, because it outputs 5 volts and the lights should light up. So everything's ready to go. I'm just going to turn it on. Oh yeah. We got lights on the back now. and the lights in the front. I put the white ones in the middle and the blue ones on the outside. You could probably do it the other way. Either way would probably look fine. So now let's see what this looks like outside driving. So here's what it looks like outside. You can see the red lights and the front lights easy, and you can see a little bit of blue and white if you have a good connection. Anyway, here we go. Oh man, the red lights, when they're pointing toward you, they are real easy to see. And it's snowing outside, so the ground's a little slicker than normal. That's the cheap LED kit from HobbyKing. They're, like I said, they're about $4 plus some shipping. And they make it easy to drive at night. I'm going to try to see how far away I can drive and still actually see it. Anyway, thanks again for watching.